ink and integrity. In the bustling city of Kaifeng, Xio Ming's days began before dawn, the dim candlelight casting shadows on his determined face. As the roosters announced the dawn, Xio Ming delved into his books, memorizing ancient texts and poetry with fervor. His parents, humble farmers, sacrificed much to afford his education, hoping he'd bring honor to their name through success in the exams. Xio Ming's eyes strained over scrolls, his mind grappling with the intricate philosophies of Confucius and Mencius. Outside, the world buzzed with rumors of political unrest, but within Xio Ming's study, the only turmoil was the battle against ignorance. Each stroke of the brush was a step closer to his dream, a dream not just for himself but for his family and his nation. But the path to success was fraught with obstacles. His mind often wandered to the lush fields of home and the embrace of his loved ones. The days turned into weeks, and the weeks into months, as Xio Ming persevered, his determination aflame against the chill of uncertainty. Yet, fate was a fickle mistress, and the spectre of failure loomed large as the day of the exams approached. On the eve of the tests, Xio Ming found himself restless, haunted by visions of blank exam papers and disappointed gazes. The morning dawned with a mix of anticipation and dread, the air thick with the hopes and fears of countless scholars. In the examination hall, Xio Ming's hand trembled slightly as he dipped his brush in ink, the weight of expectations heavy upon him. Time blurred as he poured his knowledge onto the paper, the words flowing like a river born of years of study and dedication. The sun arced across the sky, marking the passage of hours as Xio Ming labored on, his determination unyielding. At last, the final gong sounded, signaling the end of the exams, and Xio Ming emerged from the hall, mentally and physically exhausted. Days turned into weeks, and Xio Ming waited anxiously for news of his performance, each passing moment a torment of uncertainty. Then, one auspicious day, a messenger arrived bearing a scroll adorned with the imperial seal, and Xio Ming's heart leapt with hope. With trembling hands, he unfurled the parchment, his eyes scanning the elegant calligraphy for the verdict of his fate. Joy erupted within him as he read the words proclaiming his success, tears of relief and gratitude streaming down his cheeks. The road ahead was long and arduous, but Xio Ming walked it with head held high, his spirit buoyed by the knowledge that he had overcome. In the hallowed halls of the Imperial Academy, Xio Ming embarked on his new journey, surrounded by peers both friend and foe. Court intrigue danced like shadows on the walls, but Xio Ming remained steadfast in his principles, refusing to be swayed by ambition or deceit. His days were a whirlwind of study and debate, as he delved deeper into the intricacies of governance and statecraft. Yet amidst the chaos, he found moments of solace in the beauty of poetry and the wisdom of the ancient sages. As seasons turned and years passed, Xio Ming's reputation grew, his name whispered with respect in the highest echelons of power. But with success came scrutiny, and he soon found himself entangled in the machinations of those who sought to bend the rules for their own gain. Temptation beckoned like a siren's song, but Xio Ming held fast to his integrity, refusing to compromise his principles for personal glory. Each decision weighed heavy on his conscience, each action a testament to his unwavering commitment to serving the greater good. Through trials and tribulations, Xio Ming remained resolute, his faith in himself and his ideals unwavering. And in the end, it was not just his intellect but his integrity that earned him the respect and admiration of his peers. When the time came to choose between duty and desire, Xio Ming chose the path less traveled, the path of honor and righteousness. His journey had been long and arduous, but as he stood before the emperor, receiving his appointment to the highest office in the land, he knew it had been worth every sacrifice. With humility and gratitude, he accepted the mantle of leadership, knowing that the true test of his character had only just begun. The years passed swiftly, filled with triumphs and setbacks, but through it all, Xio Ming remained steadfast in his commitment to his country and his people. His tenure was marked by sweeping reforms and bold initiatives, earning him a place in the annals of history as one of the greatest statesmen of his time. But amidst the accolades and honors, Xio Ming never forgot the humble beginnings that had shaped him, nor the sacrifices of those who had believed in him. And when the time came to pass on the torch of leadership, he did so with grace and humility, knowing that the future of the empire was in good hands. As he looked out over the land he had served so faithfully, Xio Ming felt a sense of peace settle over him, knowing that he had done his duty with honor and integrity. And though his name would eventually fade from memory, his legacy would endure, a testament to the power of one man's unwavering commitment to his principles. For in the end, it was not the titles or accolades that mattered, but the knowledge that he had lived his life with courage and conviction, true to himself and true to his country. And so, as the sun set on his final days, Xio Ming closed his eyes, content in the knowledge that he had fulfilled his purpose and left the world a better place than he found it. His story would live on in the hearts and minds of those who came after, a beacon of hope and inspiration for generations to come. And though the world would continue to change and evolve, the lessons of integrity and honor that Xio Ming had taught would remain timeless and eternal. So let us raise a toast to the memory of Xio Ming, scholar and statesman, whose life reminds us all that greatness is not measured by wealth or power, but by the courage to stand for what is right. And as we gaze upon the stars that shine overhead, let us remember the words of Confucius himself: the strength of a nation derives from the integrity of the home. And so, let us strive to emulate the example of Xio Ming, to live our lives with honor and integrity, and to leave behind a legacy worthy of remembrance. For in the end, it is not the wealth or power we accumulate that defines us, but the impact we have on the world and the lives of those around us. So let us seize each day with purpose and passion, knowing that our actions have the power to shape the course of history and inspire future generations. Though the road may be long and with challenges, let us march forward with courage in our hearts, knowing that we walk in the footsteps of giants, who faced adversity with unwavering resolve. Through the pages of history, his story resonates, a testament to the triumph of the human spirit and the enduring power of integrity. And so, as we face our own trials and tribulations, let us draw strength from the lessons of the past and the examples set forth by those who came before us. For in the end, it is not the destination that matters most, but the journey we undertake and the legacy we leave behind. And as we strive for greatness in our own lives, let us remember that true success is measured not by the heights we reach, but by the depths of our character. So let us be like Xio Ming, steadfast in our principles, unwavering in our convictions, and unyielding in our pursuit of excellence. For it is in the striving that we find our truest selves, and it is in the struggle that we discover the strength to overcome. And when the final chapter of our own story is written, may it be said that we, like Xio Ming, lived with honor, integrity, and a steadfast commitment to making the world a better place. So let us go forth, inspired by the legacy of those who came before us, and determined to leave behind a world that is richer, kinder, and more just than the one we inherited. For in the end, it is not the titles we hold or the wealth we amass that define us, but the mark we leave on the hearts and minds of those we touch along the way.